Oh, there he is.
Oh, look who
What are you doing? Put
is.
your fucking headphones in. Get a mic. Come on.
I need my headphones, won't I?
There's going to be some frickin' granddads.
So, hello.
We've all got our beverages.
What are you drinking?
This is an instant coffee from Beanie's. It's white chocolate and raspberry.
That's not coffee. Okay, Nick.
It's coffee!
I'm drinking
Juice.
You don't...
diluting juice. Tesco's own make.
And I have, of course, tap water.
Water.
As always.
Pandering.
I did that weird smile there for a note of reference. When I said that I was drinking diluting juice, I did the weird smile that I do that I hate.
Right, okay. I'll make sure to zoom in on that.
You can see it now.
Can't do it on command. I can only do it when I'm answering questions to Nathan. It's really weird. It's like a special Nathan face. I don't know why.
Right, so we've just hit 500,000 likes on Facebook. 500 likes on Facebook. And that's good.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have to say about that?
Buzzing. Buzzing, mate. That's great.
Interestingly, about 20, 25 of those have been since lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
So people haven't been able to come and see us gigging. I think it's a sign that they would prefer if we stop gigging. It seems to be liking for
It's
us.
a sign that they would prefer that we were a Bon Appetit style cooking channel.
Yeah.
If anything, the music part is getting in the way of being a successful band.
Yes.
Yes.
If we just pack that in and do short, entertaining content segments, people will love us.
What have you been up to?
Lockdown, innit?
Lockdown.
In the ass.
Ed's actually probably the true hero in this set of small squares because he's a key worker and he's been working his butt off.
What have you been doing, Eddie? Let us know.
I mean, let's not lump me in with the nurses and delivery drivers and people that are actually doing the same job they did before, but now with risk of death. I'm basically like, okay, so I work the morning shifts and I get to work at like the back of 6, and night shift have done all the delivery, and I go, what do you want me to do? And they go, put some stuff on a shelf, and I go, okay. And then at like 7 o'clock they go, do you want to stand outside and make sure no bad people come in? And I go, okay. So I stand outside till like 11 on my break, and I go for my break, and then I come back outside and it's sunny, and I stand outside some more. Yesterday I was on a checkout for the morning.
Wow.
So that felt like work. But my key worker experience has not exactly been strenuous. I would like to stress that.
At least you are a key worker.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sitting on my fat ass doing nothing all day.
Furloughed.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the whole spectrum. We've got working, furloughed, and unemployed.
That's why we're a punk band.
Yeah.
All aspects of society, mate.
God. What have you been up to then, Nick? Apart from writing 17 solo albums.
Prolific.
Well, I like spat out a quick EP right at the beginning of lockdown, purely just to like have something to do because I thought it was only going to be lockdown for like 2 months, and I was like, oh, there was that like lockdown pressure that everybody's feeling of like, I need to make something, I need to be doing something, I can't just like sit here and in my pants and watch Star Trek, which subsequently has what has happened since. I've watched 5 seasons of TNG.
You're up to season 5 already.
Yeah, watched 5 seasons of TNG.
We were we were on season 5 when lockdown started, and we've only just got to season 7.
Yeah, we're on episode 4 or 5 of season 5, and we only started a couple of weeks ago. It's just our
Jesus.
nighttime routine now. Like, it gets to 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, we've had our tea, and we just stick TNG on, and we just watch it. We laugh at the bad ones, we enjoy the good ones. But I've still been writing loads. Like 15 solo albums is a bit an exaggeration. I have written about 15 songs. Not all of them Pandacar viable songs, but I've shared a couple with you guys.
Mhm.
So
There's some interesting things in there. There's some debates to be had about what is and what is not Pandacar, whether we would even be able to play these songs without additional musical help.
Or talent.
Yeah, talent mainly. Good stuff. Yeah. So shall we? Yeah. All I've been doing is watching TNG and playing Animal Crossing.
Oh yeah, Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
I think the three of us have all been playing Animal Crossing.
Which standard.
We're getting some serious Animal Crossing hours. It's
Yeah.
outrageous.
So let's talk about the band. What's next for Pandacar?
What is next for Pandacar? Well, we know what's in the immediate future for Pandacar once we've come out of lockdown. Technically, we could do this while we're in lockdown, but we're hanging off on it because we want to be able to share it with everybody. But we do have another single recorded by the fantastic Luigi Pasquini of Anchor Lane Studios.
Yep.
So there is another single there. So that will probably be one of the earliest things that we do.
Yeah. Depending on how long this goes on for, we might still end up having to release it just as it is. But ideally, we'd want to have a launch gig and a music video and like all that kind of good stuff.
That's not like a crap online. Like, it's basically this, but this is the music video, and we're playing air guitar, and like, and also we can't do a crazy like, oh, all of us recorded the separate parts in our houses, and here's a live show. We unfortunately we're not in the position to do that, and 2, I'm absolutely sick of seeing my feed full of like crappy live streams of like man and guitar singing songs. Come and watch my live concert, and you notice up the top right corner that 3 people are watching. Like,
well, I mean, this content is very lockdowny, obviously.
This is lockdowny content, but we're not. It's not us like playing our single from like re-recording it and pretending we're playing it live or anything like that. We'd rather.
You're not gonna get an acoustic guitar and do a little performance for us?
Nah,
but they're right there.
It's already been tried. I've sent videos to Nathan. It just doesn't work. It's not Pandacar unless we're all in a room and everybody's jumping about. And what's the point? Like, it ain't Pandacar. Especially, it's not Pandacar without Eddie either turning off his bass midway through the set, forgetting what he's playing, hitting me with the headstock of his bass, or following each other into the audience to scream at people. It's not Pandacar without that.
That is the experience.
And people watch Pandacar for Eddie, so...
Yeah, that's true. Which is why we've been almost exclusively putting up Eddie cooking content. Videos.
Yeah.
They have gone down rather well, I think.
But I'm sure there'll be other stuff that we'll be doing post-lockdown.
We've had a couple of gigs cancelled, haven't we? Hopefully they'll be reorganised.
Well, we'd organised a gig with another Glasgow band, and hopefully we can get them back on because we were really excited to play with them. We were trying to get another Glasgow band to play with us at that as well, so hopefully we can get in touch with them post-lockdown.
So this would be Good Boy Punk Club 3.
Yeah, this would be Good Boy Punk Club 3. So yeah, there's gigs. There's actually, we had quite a few gigs that have dropped off the face of the earth. I know that good old Stephen Bakey up in Inverness, he's holding out hope that hospitality will be open again by September.
Yeah, September.
But in my opinion, it looks pretty grim. But we can only hold out hope because we do really like playing up in Inverness.
Yes.
And ideally, I guess more recording, because these two singles, Trees, and the next one. Are we saying what that is?
Yeah, well, yeah. Right.
Shite Bag.
Mm-hmm.
We recorded them.
Another Radio 1 friendly jam.
We recorded both of them in September. It's I think maybe if we're still here in September, then we'll just whack it out. Because we want to give it to the people.
I mean, a big issue that we have is that both these singles represent us a year in the past as well. Like, we've got so many new songs that we've written. Some of them we've played live. Some of them we've never played live. Some of them we've played a couple of times.
Some of them we've even rehearsed enough so that they're almost good as well.
Yeah.
Which is rare.
Yeah, we've got like so many new songs. Plus, on top of that, we've got these new songs that have been written in lockdown that we need to see if we can do those. And then, depending on how they go, it might mean that some of the songs that we've already written needs to be changed to suit whatever might happen to Pandacar post-lockdown.
But at the same time, we don't want to keep rewriting old songs. We want to be pushing forward and stuff. Although you did remaster Sanctimonious.
Yeah, remastered Sanctimonious purely because I had time. And when we originally released that first EP, it was just us blasting stuff out in Pirate Studios into my MacBook with like 3 mics.
Very much just demos. But it does sound like the improvement is noticeable.
Yeah.
Even
the main issue with it was just the mixing of it. We mixed it super quick because we just wanted to get it out, because we'd played it 4 or 5 times by that point, and it seemed to be resonating with people, so we just wanted to get it out and make a mark. But yeah, I think these next 2 singles, one's already out, but the next single does represent like the transition phase that we were in last year. Like, we were moving towards a very specific sound. So yeah,
we need to record our current songs and get them out before we move into the next stage of our sound.
We can't keep up with that sound.
Oh, we've written an album. We just don't have the fans to listen to it. So we want to get some stuff out.
Maybe an EP, 4 or 5 tracks.
I think it'll probably be an EP, probably a 5-track EP if we can. My fear is that all the studios are going to be gone. I've seen some chat on Facebook, not directly referencing the closures, but people talking about stuff that sounds as if premises are disappearing. Like people looking for places to store gear and grim stuff. So I'm hoping that. I mean, if worse comes to worse, and all the studios in Glasgow shut down, which they're not gonna, we always can record it and get someone to mix it properly. Like, because that's where the EP failed. One, that we didn't have the right gear for the first couple of songs, but like with Sanctimonious and Dancing Queen, if they'd been mixed by someone that actually knows what they're doing and not just me, then they probably would have sounded semi-decent for where we were at the time.
Yeah, agreed.
But yeah, so yeah, I think after we come out of lockdown, we'll probably be looking to work on an EP. Do you agree, Eddie?
An EP? Because I think we have too many songs. We have a lot of songs. If we just get a nice chunk of them out the way, that would give us a little creative release and we can move on.
Yeah.
Tie a little bow, move on.
Not that we don't want to keep playing them, but
like we want to get them out, and I think there's so many of them that doing it in a nice big chunk. This is this segment of our songwriting, and now we're doing this.
Yeah, aye. We want to chronicle where we were in a very specific time period, and I think we've spoke about it, and there's songs that we know would all sit really well on an EP that we know from playing live get a good response. So it'd just be good to share them. It's the main
Sharing
thing.
is caring.
But that's probably what we'll work on straight out of lockdown. Because I'm guessing there won't be as many gigs post-lockdown.
It's going to be thin on the ground. And, they're going to be, all the bands with management are going to be straight in there. And we're going to be like, hello, may we have gig, please?
Mm-hmm. I think the loss of venues as well is going to...
God.
The scary... Yeah, the scary thing is, like, I remember, like, we're now bordering on nostalgia chat here, but I remember maybe the last time we played Tuts, or we played a relatively significant Glasgow venue, and I think it was me and you, Eddie, and we were talking about, like, all the venues we've played in Glasgow, and now, like, looking back on it with lockdown eyes, it's like, wow, thank God we got to play those venues. Like, some of them, for the music scene, are pretty iconic in Glasgow, and we've managed to play most of the decent venues. We've also managed to play some of the really bad venues. But
we've filled out our bingo card pretty well.
Yeah, I think we're pretty lucky in that respect, because there's going to be a lot of bands who are just starting out, if bands do start out, which I'm sure they will, who might not get to play any of those venues. So it's crazy. Like, I think about it all the time with me for the ABC, because I played the ABC too when I was at college, and it's just like, that's gone. You know what I mean? So hopefully it doesn't come to that for a lot of our favourite venues, but it's scary.
He's looking good and he's feeling fine. He's a nine for a glass of wine. Here, mister, he's a tan. Or you'll be the back of my